got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. I got war and peace, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got royalty inside my DNA.
I mean, honestly, first we need to do a little spoiler disclosure. Any audiences that are going to be listening to this podcast in the future, understand that anytime that we speak on this podcast, that there may very well be some spoilers to any
Oh, it's
anime.
not May. Yeah, it's not.
You
It's
know?
not May.
Very well be.
There's
Okay,
no
so
May.
just be full warned that each of us will take turns talking about something that we've either watched that we haven't seen before, or that includes shows and games itself. So, yeah, be warned. Spoiler alert.
Okay,
I
so
know. I just started.
about first impressions of animes we just watched, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, mine was Made in Abyss. Daniel's was Mob Psycho. And Chris, you're talking about Vinland Saga?
Vinland. Yeah,
Oh, bro, that's gonna be the best one. And sorry, Ahmad, did you have one?
No, I've seen everything.
Nah, I mean, I honestly think he should be talking about Dot Hack.
That's true. Have you played any Dot Hack?
Nah,
No.
not yet.
Oh my god.
We were just talking about that
slacking,
shit earlier, bro.
bro.
Like how goated of a game it is. Like the
It's-
actual storyline and shit's pretty
Oh,
good.
you're literally playing a whole anime manga,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, it's good. It's SAO but better.
One of y'all
times
should
20.
Yeah. I think one of you
Yeah, I don't
needs to
think
mute
Chris
the
has me
other.
muted.
There's a big ol' echo.
How's that?
You got
Yeah,
it?
nice.
That's
That's
better.
good.
Good?
That's better?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's good.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah, we were talking about Hack.
I haven't watched anything. I haven't read anything since I got here back to Boston, but I'm gonna play for
bro, I
sure.
understand. You've been busy.
Yeah,
Get
I'm gonna
it.
play for sure though.
Have you played Zelda either?
I played it a good amount back when I first borrowed it from you, but it's just the same. I just put it down one day
for
and
sure.
then just never get
There's
back.
a lot of content in that game, but the story mode's really short, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you just
Like, you could
speedrun
do
it.
story mode, and you can do story mode in a day easily. But
Alright, who wants to go first?
so I guess it's me. You want to go first, Chris?
Nah, let's do alphabetical
Let's
order.
do.
Alphabetical.
Alphabetical order.
You just want to go last. You
It'd be Brayden,
No?
me, and then Chris.
Yeah,
we
Chris
can say the
would
best for
still go
last.
last.
Yeah.
No,
so-
Chris would not go last.
Vinland?
No. Vinland is V.
Oh, I thought y'all were going by name. I was about to say y'all were retarded.
Nah, I mean that.
Okay, I guess I'll give like my critiques. I have this really big one that like I'm not sure how especially Daniel or Maud are gonna feel about this. Oh, this sucks because Chris hasn't seen it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Fuck me.
Has Chris seen Mob?
Chris has seen Mob.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen Mob.
That makes this rough. I'm gonna be real, bro. Unless he just wants all of the spoilers of the anime, maybe I should just talk about something else.
I mean, go ahead.
I don't want to ruin the shit for you, bro. Because
what's
it's
the-
actually a really, really good fucking anime. Like
What's the show?
Made in Abyss.
Made in Abyss.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's
Well,
like I didn't think it was gonna be as good as it was, but it was definitely really fucking.
That's how I felt about it. It took me like 3 times to get into it just because of the art style.
Yeah, for sure. And then like the last few episodes, like that, like took me by storm. Low key though, I kind of wish that it did happen to her. That's what I was gonna say earlier. I don't want to be that spoil him. But y'all know what I'm talking about. I low key wish that happened. But also, like, I get it, like for the story purposes, because she's
man.
like
I
she's
had
really,
almost.
really adventurous, but she's
Wait,
kind of like
hold on. Which her? Because there was
I think he means
No,
the
no,
main.
no, no,
The
no.
main.
Yeah. What's her name? Rico? Some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking. Anyways, but
yeah. You haven't met what's it called? Nanachi's friend yet? Have you?
Yeah, yeah, I seen her. That part was fucked up.
MIDI
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mitty,
I thought you were talking about her.
but that part was crazy.
Oh yeah, bro, you gotta watch the movie. But I had almost the opposite experience because when it came out, everyone was gassing the fuck out of it. So when I watched it, I was just super nitpicky. I was like, this fucking sucks. This fucking
Well,
sucks. This
I
fucking
didn't.
sucks.
I
But
Made it
actually, looking back, nah, it's really good.
was the other way because I didn't even know like there was a movie. Like I was just scrolling on my website and I was like, oh wait, there's a movie for this. Cause I had no like preconception of like what to expect of it. So I really enjoyed it just like from the
Hell
start.
yeah.
It's kind of slow starting off though. Like you get like
I
interest
agree.
here and
I
there, but like it doesn't
I
kick off
I
until like
think the
fourth or
scene
fifth
that like
episode.
got me like hooked, and like when shit got real was when fucking they had just gone down that third layer, the one that's like that big ass tube, just that white
Mhm.
tube, and
Mhm.
then they get in that mushroom forest, and that's when that shit starts happening to Rico.
Just
I think that's
fucking
yeah,
everything
that
goes fucking
that was
sideways.
like that was like a turning point for me when like her what happened to her arm and shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Nah,
I think
the turning
that
point for
that
me
was
was
that was the
definitely
defining scene for me.
way earlier than that. Um, Whenever
I
he
could
like
look you say
dreams of Rico, that
oh
part like shook me. Like because you're not expecting anything like that, and then it just comes out of nowhere. Like it's black screen, that shit happens, and then black screen again. It's like what the fuck, you know? So
yeah
yeah,
for
that
sure.
part was like, all right, this album might actually be good.
yeah, yeah. Uh,
No,
yeah. Watching the first episode, I remember I was so annoyed just because it just followed like the kids or whatever, and I was just like,
mhm.
yo, when do we get to the good part? And
This
then
shit
Yeah,
happened.
the only
that's
reason I
that was
stuck
pretty
with
much
it
me
was
in the
because I
first
was like,
episode.
all right, it's 12 episodes for sure. It's gonna like sooner or later, it's gonna take off.
Yeah,
I'm not
for
gonna lie,
sure.
I finished the show in one night.
Okay,
Oh
I didn't
wow.
do all of that, but it was
Cause,
good.
cause I watched the first episode like right when I woke up at like it was like 7 a.m. I watched the first episode. I was like, "Whoa, this shit is ass." They're not even fucking going to the hole or anything. And then like 6 p.m. Later that night, I'm watching the second episode. It's like okay, and then every episode just hook, and next thing you know, I'm just done with it.
I felt that way about Attack on Titan first time I watched it.
I was dead ass about to say that. I remember I started the first episode at like 10 p.m. on like a Wednesday, like high school. I was just like, yeah, I'll just watch one episode.
Just watch another, then another, another.
Hell yeah. But
That's
fuck, it
what's
was
so
like
cool about it.
fucking 4 a.m. I was like, oh fuck.
For sure. But yeah, I mean, that's really all I can say. Overall, I think it was really good. Um,
Season
like I
two,
said earlier, we can't go into
season two is
details.
really good. Are you caught up on it, Emma?
No, I haven't seen season 2 yet.
Are you caught up?
Nah, nah. I'm gonna watch
Oh
it though.
man, they dropped the finale next week on Wednesday. It's gonna be the hour special.
Oh shit. Okay, okay, perfect, perfect.
Yeah. So you have time until next Wednesday. Season two is like quite different from season one in terms of like the structure, but it's still
Alright.
really really good.
Brayden, I can't wait for you to watch the movie. IMO, when
Oh
I
my
finished
god,
season 1, I was like, yeah, that was like a 7 out of 10. I think the movie's like 8.5, maybe a 9 out of 10.
the movie made me hate him so much
Holy
more.
fuck.
The movie made me hate him so much fucking more.
Dude, the movie was so perfect.
He's such a good villain.
Yeah. Just
Such a
everything
fucking good
came
villain.
together so well. The music is fucking beautiful the whole
Oh
time.
yeah,
It's so eerie. I'm just
I
sitting there
know.
like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck's about to
Even throughout the
happen?
show, I really liked it.
Yeah, yeah. I was
The
decently
soundtrack was good.
surprised. That's all you gotta say, Braden?
What?
What did you think about like the interaction between the two main characters? Their relationship. What did you think about that?
It's okay. I mean, I don't know. Like,
What did you think
I
about
get it,
all
but
the like
then I
mystery
don't.
behind the
Yeah,
guy in
yeah.
general?
we used to I don't even know what like
I
the
don't like. That's what I'm saying, bro. I can't just like talk about it, bro, because without explaining it, it makes it difficult for me to, you know what I mean? Because there's that whole mystery with him, and
season 2 doesn't clear it up that much more. So I'm probably just as lost as you, if I'm gonna be honest.
Well, he's saying he
I have a
doesn't want
vague
to
idea.
spoil for Chris.
yeah, because Chris hasn't seen it, so he doesn't know about it at all. You know what I mean?
Have you read
Whenever
the
it's kind of like an
manga? 'Cause
interesting development.
have you read the manga, Mon?
Nah.
Neither have I. I've just seen pictures of the other three white vessels we haven't seen.
Ooh, they sick as fuck,
Or
huh?
other two. I mean, because we've
Oh,
seen three.
she's lie.
Oh yeah, because
She would lie.
her mom, yeah.
Fuck
No, I'm
yeah.
not talking about her. I'm talking about. I mean,
Oh,
she was live
Oh, the
too,
one that we
but
did see?
oh, oh, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
she
for
was
she's
sure.
cool
sick.
as fuck too.
She's a
Fucking
good
like
ass
Sovereign.
7 foot
character.
tall. Her helmet is so badass when she like doesn't show her face.
Yeah.
That shit is sick.
And she's cool. I want to hear more about her for sure.
The
And
other two,
Habbo's super cool too.
yeah. What's it
Makes me
called?
wonder why he wears like that whistle whenever he can kind of just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he seems like he's a lot more capable type shit.
We'll see.
The one other one we haven't seen. One has like a plague mask, and I forgot what the other one was. But yeah, I want to see him
It's
get
gonna
dead.
be sick.
Yeah, bro, that anime can actually be something special.
It just doesn't get a lot of attention. I feel like.
I
It
mean,
did.
it
It
won't
did when it
until
first
like
came
at
out.
least until it's almost done or something, you know?
No,
Because
it
if
was.
it would
It
have
was.
got that attention, it would
No,
have got it at
it
like
did
It
have
was
a
years
good
pretty
ago.
amount of
big when it
traction.
first came out. When season 1 first came out, it got.
Mhm.
It was. I don't know. I thought I was hearing a fuck ton about it.
For me, season 2 has been just as enjoyable as season 1
Oh shit.
so far.
Okay. Should we move on to Mob Psycho?
Yeah, I don't think there's really any final points besides, I mean, if you haven't seen it, I definitely think it's worth a watch and it won't take up too much of your time. The episodes are kind of weird. They're not like
Okay, hold
they're
on.
not like
So
a set
before,
time. You know how like Naruto's just like 25 minutes an episode or whatever.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that like there was some difference in either that or it just felt like an
I think the
episode was
first
shorter than another.
episode is like an hour, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
the
No,
second,
yeah,
like the rest of them aren't they just normal or like maybe
yeah.
18 minutes or something?
Oh, I don't know.
No,
Maybe
I
I'm
remember
I
the
think
tripping.
it's
first. I
just
remember
the
the first
first
being
is an
40.
hour. Yeah,
I think
40,
I-
40, 40.
40, something like that.
Yeah.
I guess I'm tripping. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, definitely good. Definitely worth a watch if you have the
For
time.
sure.
But I mean, all right. So I mean, before we move on from this, y'all talked about some intimate details of the show, but like, what's the overall description of it? I mean, like what's the plot and whatnot? You know?
I can explain it.
Oh no, I don't like that, bro.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you
If
don't
you
like
want
that?
just
No,
Why?
like
it's
It's
gross.
lemonade.
Yeah, sure,
Oh, you want me to explain it?
somewhat.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean y'all know it
All
better
right. So
than I do.
the basic gist of it, like the simplest way I can put it, is that like a girl just goes into a big ass hole to find her mom. But it's a lot more. It's a lot more complicated. It's a lot more complicated than that. It's a lot more complicated than that.
Like, what is
But-
it about, bro? Like the
So-
whistles, like you know what I mean? What is
It's
like the actual?
I feel like-
fantasy.
I feel
It's
like-
fantasy, adventure, or like the
I
genres.
feel like it's a lot better to watch by learning it rather than me explaining it.
Okay, so one of y'all mentioned the art style is kind of different. It's kind of why it took you a couple of times to get into it. So I mean, art style has a big deal to play in how I watch some shows. Because I mean, I grew up watching One Piece, but honestly, I've never finished it. I'm not caught up, and it's the art style to me. It's the shit bugs the hell out of me. Them big ass eyeballs, bro. I can't get over it. The art style is kind of dookie to me.
For eyes.
I wouldn't say it's
For
worse
eyes,
due to
just
like,
the
but
eyes
it's
are
like due to the
huge.
stature of the characters, bro. You know, so it kind of like makes sense, like the art style. Whereas One Piece, I get it. Like they kind of look goofy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But post time skip, it definitely gets so much better. So, and that's where the anime
Man,
really fucking like takes off. High
right in the
key.
most recent chapter.
For
No, bro,
for
I'm ready. I'm ready for it to drop. I mean, like every episode needs to come like now type shit.
for
The
for
past like 10 One Piece chapters have just been phenomenal.
For sure. For sure.
for Made in Abyss, the way I see the art style, for me, like it took the first episode. It took me like it took me a while to get used to it, but I feel like the art style is intentional, and it complements like the actual the Abyss, like the way
I'll take
they
one of those Dr.
have
I
all
was
the
yeah yeah
monsters and
yeah.
stuff.
I'll
I
take
feel
one
like
of those Dr. Pepper.
the people have like a little bit of a weird look, but everything else is like absolutely beautiful.
I feel
The
like
all the
yeah, I feel like the art
monsters and
style is
everything like that,
intentional.
the
We compare it to
environment,
the rest of the world building. Yeah,
fucking amazing. But the people, they look a little
Appreciate
weird.
it, bro.
nah, but I feel like the art. I got used to the art style to be
Nah,
honest. It
I
didn't
fuck with
get
the art
much in
style.
the way after 2 episodes because the rest besides the main characters, everything else is so good. Like it
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
even
yeah,
matter.
yeah, yeah. No, 100%. I'm with you there. Everything is so pretty. I think yeah. I mean, I think you just get used to the people. I do think they look a
Yeah,
little weird, but you get used to it, and they're like, most of the time, they're like they take up like 10% of the screen, and
yeah. That's
you're
what's so
just
cool about
looking
it.
at the you're looking at the rest of the just like the environment, the monsters flying around, all that shit.
I think the world building is one of the best aspects of the show by
Yeah,
far.
yeah, for sure. Somehow they've managed to like give you a bunch of information, but still keep a lot of
Yeah,
mystery and lore.
withhold so much,
Yeah,
but you feel like you know a lot, but you really don't
yeah, for sure, for sure.
at all.
Every like no, it's because they're actually so smart about like how they give you info in a way that it's like they tell you something, but what they tell you leads you to
Makes you more
three more
curious.
questions. Yeah, it
Yeah,
leads you to three more questions.
yeah.
I did want to say about the art style though. You know what it reminds me of? I don't know if
What?
y'all ever seen it. I think Ahmad seen it because I think he told LJ about it, and he made me watch it. Madoka Magica.
Yeah,
Those characters in Madoka Magica literally look the exact same as Made
I
in
know.
Abyss.
I know
Yeah,
exactly what you mean.
yeah, yeah. I haven't seen it. I think should because even though it's like magical girls or something, it's supposed to be like super dark.
It has like this one like jaw dropping twist just out of fucking nowhere. But I mean, for the most part, especially towards the end, it gets really fucking confusing. Like the Future
Confusing.
Diaries
Okay.
times like 50 type shit. Like
Uh,
yeah, it goes. It's not something that I would rate like as really good or anything like
a lot
that.
of
But I
people
mean,
usually do.
I don't know.
I
Not for
think
me.
everything I've heard is always like, no, no, no. That's the whole bit. It looks like magical girls, but really it's dark and gruesome and deep. I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, I could see that being really cool if that's true.
I mean, give it a watch, bro. See, maybe I was
I'll
just
check it out.
misunderstanding the
There's some stuff
situations and
higher
shit,
up on the
but
priority list right now, but I'll check it out.
for sure, for sure.
All right, you ready to move on?
Move on to Mob, yeah.
All right, so
The goat.
let's,
So anyway.
bro, you didn't really say nothing, asshole.
He just had to
All
set the
right,
mood.
just had to get his 2 cents in.
Oh, you already know, bro. Come on, y'all talked
All right,
more than I did when I was talking about fucking Made in the
bro. I mean, I feel like that's natural,
Bitch.
though.
That's
That's gonna
boring.
happen. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'll give you that. Okay, so season one, I personally like season two a lot more. But season one, I feel like the first half of season one is better than the second half, and that's because the the fight between Mauve and the blonde dude that shit was sick compared to the end of the series when he was fighting Claw. In my opinion, the last episode of season one I really liked, but like the 3 or 4 episodes building up to that, I feel like it was a little bit repetitive compared to the first half where it was a lot of development, and then the fight with the blonde guy was actually like a good climax. You know,
Okay, yeah. I see what you're saying.
that's how I saw season one.
Brayden, what do you think?
I kind of missed that last part because I had to say something to Chris, but I do remember you saying the second half of season one was not as good as the first half.
Yes. Yes.
Um, I feel like in terms of like mob, like what's the word? Like mob explanations or like mob's character building, it focuses a lot more on like secondary character building. Like there's
I
like a
see
lot
that.
of
I see that.
Reagan development and the Claw development and everything like that, you know. So it's kind of setting shit up. But like the most interesting character in the show is Mob, so like I can understand why you say that.
Yeah. I hated Reagan at first, but after watching season 2, he's definitely my favorite character.
Oh
I think a
man.
lot of people are like that. I don't know about favorite, but
Nah,
I do
nah, he
think that
take
they
he
grow
take
to
he takes my
like him.
favorite. I don't see the appeal with Mob the way you do.
Oh, bro.
Braden, you
Let
just
me not
shot
go on
Braden
a
in the
rant,
heart.
bro. Let me not go on a
You
rant,
just
bro.
shot Braden. You just hit
like
him. You just
like
No, it's fine
headshot him.
because I understand, but
I
like,
couldn't.
you know, that's like what the whole anime is based off of. It's like this weird god psychic living inside this teenage boy's body that for some reason he just is now. He's just like a regular person. And like having him
You know
develop and
what?
just grow into like such I don't know, just changing so much and actually being able to speak up and like you know what I mean? It's
Well,
just
I mean,
Yeah, going from a
kind of
nobody
why
to
I
feeling like a
agree.
somebody.
I think that's
Yeah,
actually kind of why I agree with what Daniel said about the first half of the season and how like you see him just like refusing to use
as
his
natural.
powers and working out and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, that's definitely a good point. I fucked with that in the second season too. But do you remember whenever he's fighting Mogami? I think in the first season, and he's like in the spirit world or whatever, and then he like it looks like he's gonna lose, and then Mogami says something like, "Oh, your vessel is shattered, and that's what's inside." Do you remember
no,
that?
that's season two.
Oh, that's season two.
Yeah, I remember that. Do you remember whenever he did come out of his body and it was just like his figure or whatever, and he looked like a water salamander? He looked sick as fuck.
I
That
like
was wild.
I like the blue. The whole like throughout the whole the blue the I don't know how to say it. The blue aura that was around this power. Like every time he used his powers,
Mm.
that was cool
Yeah,
for
his
sure.
Oh,
aura was
like
sick.
all the
Like
static type. Yeah,
yeah,
That's
yeah. Even
that's
even
like my
Yeah.
favorite part about Mob. It's like the colors. It's not even the scenery really that's that gorgeous, you
yeah,
know,
I
because
like
there's not much to look at. But the colors, flashing colors, just like I don't know, it's just so much to look at, and it's pleasing to the eye.
yeah.
my favorite fight my favorite two fights. I would say number one was the alley fight, and then number two was the season one fight. I didn't like the last fight as much.
Oh, bro, the last
E-
fight was. I
e-
mean, I didn't like the
The
way
e-
it
last
ended,
fight
but
was hype,
but
but
I
the
feel like the ending
fight with
wasn't as
the blind guy, that fight was so sick.
yeah, that fight was
The
insane, bro.
blind teleporting
Definitely the
guy,
best choreographed
Yeah.
fight
that shit
on the
was
show.
sick.
That was
I've
insane.
rewatched just that fight
Oh,
so many
are you talking about like
times.
him versus the squad? Like
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That shit I forgot about that. I'm talking about like mob, like just the
Oh,
mob
just
fight.
mob himself
Yeah,
fights. Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
for mob himself fight, I felt that the alley fight was the best because he that was like his first like real challenge. You know, that was the first time
Just
he like
gets his
actually got
ass completely
yeah.
handed to
I
him for
wouldn't
like a little
say
bit.
And
I
then he
wouldn't
was
say
that
so.
motherfucker was just stomping Ritsu's head in the ground over and over again right in front of him. And then he couldn't do shit about it for like the first like two couple of minutes, you know.
Yeah, for sure. But I
That
definitely
that was
wouldn't
my
say
favorite
like
fight.
they gave him a challenge. But
I
I do
mean,
understand what you mean. Like it's
like it was his first
not just like
like
he
I
one
don't
tapping
Actually,
shit.
Braden, actually, I don't think you're right. I think that guy, because he took Mob by surprise, Mob had never
yeah, that's what I'm
seen an
saying.
Oh,
ability
that's
user
true.
who
It was his
knew how
first
to like
mental block.
break
It was
barriers like
it
that.
was his
Remember, he
first mental
used
block.
the whatever helix thingy and it like broke through the barrier, and Mob was
Yes,
like,
yeah,
"Oh,
like
what the
shattered it.
fuck?"
Yeah,
Yes,
He
I
that's
could
what
do
I'm
have,
saying.
he
remember
Like,
could
that.
have.
because in the season one fight, even though I liked it so much, like Mob had no competition against that guy. Like Mob was literally just
Yeah,
letting
yeah.
him
Once he woke
beat
up,
his
he was
ass.
just like, "Oh shit, okay, let me be serious." And then,
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. In the alley fight, like he actually had to, pay
yeah,
attention.
yeah, he got
Like
taken by
his barrier
surprise.
got broken. His brother was getting beat in front of him.
Yeah,
Everybody was watching. He got punched like 50 feet in the air.
but in the very end, whenever Mob gives his powers to Reagan at the end of season one,
Oh my god, that shit was hilarious.
it was funny. But my favorite part is whenever like after they deal with all the powers, and then they're just talking. And the one dude is like, so we have to go back to being commoners? And then Reagan's just like, no, 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 no. I'm stronger than you, and I'm a commoner. So what does that make you? And the guy just looks
That's
so
bro.
depressed.
That's why I like Reagan so
Bro,
much.
that
'Cause
shit was so
bro,
fucking funny.
he he adapted to the situation so fast.
That
He
shit
knew
Yeah,
was
he
so
exactly.
did.
funny.
And even in the what's it called, the Mogami fight, like the build up to that, when the father brought out all those
Yeah.
exorcists, he was just fucking fucking with everybody. That's why I like Reagan the most.
God, they got me
How'd you
though in
feel
the
about
second
Dimple, bro?
season when he started being kind of like an asshole. I was like, not like
D-
this,
D-
Reagan.
what I'll say about Dimple is like when after Mom beat him, like I thought he was just gonna be like some annoying side character, like some token side character. But I mean, he kind of grew on me at the very end. Like the second half of
Bro,
season two, he definitely
yes.
grew on me. At
Yeah,
the
I was
yeah. I
gonna
beginning, I
mean,
didn't.
he
say,
starts to become more of like a mentor, teach him how to use his
Yeah,
powers and shit. Yeah,
I thought at first he was just gonna be like comedic relief. But at the second half of the season, or second half of the second season, that's when he grew on me. I actually liked
yeah,
him at the end.
in the
yeah.
second season, there's a episode where these like people come to Reagan to have some spirits exercised or whatever. And then he just, he takes Mob to do it, but they're just like a nice little family. Do you remember
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah. In
fucking
the little
Dimple
hut.
tries to go provoke the guy. He's like, oh, but it's like it's so that Mob, so it's so that it's easier on Mobs, because it's like,
Yeah,
oh, if he sees this guy as dangerous, then
he'll
Mob
just
won't
he'll
feel
actually just
bad.
deal with him quick. Yeah,
Yeah, but that's so fucked.
I know. Because the only reason it was just those kids in the forest are like, oh, we're just creeped out, but
Yeah,
it was just normal
yeah,
sense.
there's no reason to exercise them.
Yeah, I mean Dimple
Just some
he was an
shitty
asshole, but
kids.
he grew on me at the end.
Same, same.
Hell yeah, and then you see fucking Reagan's reaction to how Mob's acting about exercising the spirits and shit.
Yeah, yeah,
That
so
was
he
like a
calls it
really
off.
good piece of
For sure.
character development for
Yeah,
For
for
Reagan.
sure,
sure.
for sure, sure. I think I mean this is obvious, but I feel like Reagan learned more from Mob than Mob learned from Reagan.
Yeah?
I mean, 100%. I feel like the first season he was just a fraud. 100%.
Well,
I think he was a fraud
I
actually,
both
mean,
seasons.
I
He's
mean,
just
I mean,
I mean, I
he
think he's
definitely
not.
believed in spirits and shit, and he was like maybe trying to do something, but he was definitely not doing a damn
no, yeah,
thing as
yeah.
far as like
You're right, he's
actually
a fraud.
exercising anything. Yeah,
But I don't
yeah,
know, actually. Maybe Mob has learned more from Reagan. Because remember, whenever Mob goes around and he says, like, you know, pretty righteous things. Like, remember in season one when he, like, goes to invade Claw and he doesn't want to hit the girl? And he's like, she asks him, she's like, why aren't you hitting? He's like, oh, my master told me you should never hit a girl. And whenever he in season two is going up against like the henchmen or whatever, and he's talking about how everyone relies on others to live, and he's like, oh, could y'all have grown the things to make this sandwich and blah 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 blah. Raiden, I know you know the scene.
Bro, that scene is.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
like
bro. That scene, that's a
all
goaded scene.
those are all things he learned from Reagan, remember? And things like
Yeah.
having psychic abilities or not doesn't make you special or doesn't make you more
Yeah,
important than
yeah,
others.
you're right.
Just like his
he
really
keeps him
human
humble,
qualities.
is what that is. Keeps him in check, really. But brings him down from okay, you have this power, and maybe you don't know the extent, but look, you're still in a world where other people don't have those abilities, and here's how you should act accordingly, right?
I see that.
For sure. For sure. But nah, they definitely had some trade offs of values and shit
Yeah.
and
Oh
learning
yeah,
from
yeah,
each other.
yeah. No,
So
I'm not gonna say Reagan hasn't learned anything from Mob. Nah, of course he has.
yeah, for
He's
sure.
definitely learned how to make a lot more money off of them. That's for sure.
I mean, that was the main money source, if you're being honest.
Oh yeah.
That just
He was-
reminds me of the scene where they're all in like the basement or whatever, and then
Imagine though.
he's talking about he doesn't want to fight, like it's not their problem, and then he finds out from the insurance company that his house or his office isn't going to get paid for, and he's like, "Fuck it, let's fight him."
That shit reminded me of Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob, bro.
Imagine
yeah.
fucking being Reagan. You just quit your 9 to 5. You open up your little scam spirit office, and then an
Yeah,
actual
you do
fucking
labor for your shit.
kid
An actual
walks
psychic
in.
shows
yeah,
up,
a
yeah.
fucking psychic walks in. Huh.
It's like you're trying to pull off a fraud, but it's legit.
But then
Yeah,
the real
yeah.
deal walks in.
Yeah. So like the whole time, at least season 1, the whole time he's just trying to look legit to Mob. Yeah. He's just trying to look like he's legit.
The scammer gets scammed, basically.
Yeah.
He's just like,
I used to get such a
I
fucking
can't see him. He's too
secondhand
weak for
cringe
my
by
power.
it.
Like,
yeah, yeah.
No, but at the end, like mom knows that the motherfucker's like fucking with him.
Yeah,
Like the whole time.
Yeah. No, that was probably one of my favorite scenes. Like the very end of the episode where it looks like he's
Yeah.
about to get revealed as a fraud on the news or whatever, and then Mob kind of bails him out, and then Mob's just like, "Oh yeah, I knew the whole time."
No, the funniest thing for me was when the fight with the blind guy was about to start. Reagan walks up, and the blind guy's like, "Oh shit, who is this guy? He has no aura." I'm like, bro, that motherfucker doesn't have shit.
That's like 5 times.
He like
Like,
shits
so
himself
funny,
whenever
bro.
Mob appears, and then Mob calls Reagan master,
Oh,
so he's just
yeah,
like,
you're like, oh shit,
"Oh shit."
this guy can completely mask his aura.
He must be like 10 times as strong as the kid if he's the kid's master. Yeah, I know.
Bro.
I fuck with
That
Reagan.
whole
a lot.
scene was funny. Reagan just like having his special moves for every time he gets into a fight is
I know,
awesome.
it was like the most basic
He
ass.
just walks up to the guy, he's like,
Self-defense
self-defense punch. He just sticks his ass.
It was
Just
more
fucking
basic.
right hooks him up. Like, oh my.
Oh, and the expression in characters fit. Bro, that anime is so good. I'm sorry, bro. I know y'all think I'd be gassing it, but like,
It's
No, I definitely
good.
enjoyed it.
Nah, it's good.
I
Gas
wasn't
it
sure
up.
my favorite.
It's good.
I feel like it doesn't get enough attention. I mean, I don't ever see anything online about it or nothing like that. I mean, the only thing I've been seeing is this trailer, and I haven't even watched it. Actually, I have it pulled up on my screen. Whenever we get closer to the end of this topic, I like to show it on the podcast.
I'm definitely excited for season 3. I'll say that.
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's supposed to be so good, bro. At least that's what the manga reader said.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll
Not
see.
gonna lie, I didn't expect season 2 to be as good as it was. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I enjoyed season 2. Like,
it'd be pretty
so much
nice
more
to get
season 1.
another season that's even better. That'd be insane.
Yeah, hopefully it can outclass even season 2.
Oh, Daniel, I wanted to ask you. Did you? I think it was back in season 1. It might have. No, it was in season 1 when they're dealing with like the biker gang or whatever in the mountain. You know what part I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah.
Do you recall seeing Reagan's phone? Like whenever he flashes it.
I feel like I know what you're talking
No.
about.
It's like an Easter egg. So he flashes his phone, but you can see the phone clearly, and it's Saitama as his wallpaper.
Oh,
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I didn't even know that.
You didn't know that? I thought I told you that. Bro, let me see if I can.
Bro, I think it's so
Clip
good when
or
animes
screenshot.
like, do like other
I
Easter
can,
eggs
I
for
can,
other
I can think of
animes.
some. I can think
Well-
of some similarities between Saitama and Mob.
Well,
I mean,
agree,
it's the same
but I mean, it's
writer.
the same. Yeah, it's the same author.
No, I'm talking about the character itself.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah,
know, I
yeah,
know.
for sure. There's definitely some similarities.
I mean,
You
as
know
far
what
as similarities
anime is
go, you
referenced
got.
in other animes the most?
Oh yeah, what's that?
One
Dragon Ball Z.
Piece. Oh fuck, it might be Dragon Ball Z.
Nah, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Dragon Ball, bro.
Fuck.
Dragon Ball is like the granddaddy of all anime.
I For sure, it was One Piece, bro.
How many fucking anime have just been like as a joke? So
Kamehameha.
yeah, that shit. Even
Or even
Itadori
just
did it
riding
in
on
Jujutsu
the
Kaisen.
cloud or having the
Yeah,
tail.
the
I,
Nimbus.
I don't know if any of y'all
Yeah, the
saw
Nimbus
what I said inside the chat yesterday about the Spy Family show. Fucking, I took a picture of it, bro. There's like a training montage for the kid, right? And literally, bro, it's like there's like three different scenes he's imagining when he's fighting because they're just on the playground, right? They're training on the playground in the montage, but like in their minds, they're imagining because they're
He's
kids
on
that where they're at. One of them was fucking Planet
He's
Namek,
on
bro. I
Namek.
swear to God, he's on Namek.
100%
y'all
that's
talking
Namek.
about? My
Spy
Go
bad.
to,
Family, bro.
Oh, I
go to
haven't watched
the.
it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
100%
It's
Namek.
it's 100% Namek. I mean, you can check it in the chat, man.
I
Yeah.
sent a picture of the
Yeah, that's
Dude,
that's
camera.
Namek. The tree is the same. The like weird, just like constant plateau areas is the same. He's on
That
Namek.
is Saitama. Look at that.
Which channel do you send it?
So go to anime discussion and scroll all the way down to where it says Spy Family.
text chat. The
Um,
one we typically type in.
oh, I see it now. Yeah, that
Oh, you're talking about the Namek shit.
that is
Yeah.
definitely.
He's
That's
on
Planet Namek, bro. I'm
That is
telling you.
like there's no
Oh
differences,
yeah, for
bro.
sure.
There's
Yeah.
absolutely no
I
differences.
mean,
Literally, like the
there's no even like
trees,
It's the
everything.
same. It's the same
Definitely.
art, bro. It's literally all they did was copy and paste.
For
It's
sure.
the same art.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball is
Braden just put the photo of him flashing the
Yeah,
phone.
I
It's
saw
in the
that. It's in the
yeah.
mod text.
this is the
chat.
mob one. Okay. Oh, I see it now.
Yeah. It's literally fucking Saitama on there. That's funny. Because it's like a split second in the show, so like you don't even pay attention. You like you
Yeah.
don't see it.
Bro, I
That's-
remember
Oh,
when
I want-
Mob was coming out. That was like, that shit was so annoying. Everyone was just saying that, just, bro, this new show, bro, Mob, bro. It's by the same guy that did One Punch Man, bro. It's good, bro. It's like everybody
Oh, no
thought they were
shit.
so funny or so cool knowing that.
But aside from Dragon Ball, I feel like the font from Naruto is common in a lot of other anime. That's what I've noticed.
The font?
Like the title
The,
font.
no, yeah, like the title font, like
I'm
in
trying
other
to think of it.
the font, like the actual Naruto font, I feel like it's common in other anime.
The logo, you know, how it says Naruto.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, I know what he's talking about. I'm just trying to like. I'm just not
I've
very
seen
good
it-
at
I've seen it in all the
visualizing. I'm
clips.
trying to. Fuck.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to pinpoint that shit on something. Sure.
There's Naruto references in, I mean, Adventure Time.
Really?
Are there?
I've never
There
noticed
are
that.
yeah, there are. But do we just do we count every like
No.
1,000 Years of Pain as a Naruto reference? Because every
No.
anime does that.
I mean, 100%. You got
If they call it,
it's,
then
it's the
yeah.
Godfather 1,000. Yeah.
If they call it, then yeah. But I mean,
Bro.
Naruto didn't actually invent it.
I'm not gonna lie. I've done that shit to one of my friends.
Bro, that shit was so fucking funny in the anime, and then I thought about it. Thought about like doing that to a friend, and then I was like, I would get in so much fucking trouble.
I've done that shit. That motherfucker couldn't get up for 5 minutes.
Yeah, bro.
Bro.
I felt kind of bad.
Wow.
His butthole just puckered. He's just laying on the floor. Just like,
Bro, Brady, guess what it was? It was to Gabe.
no, Nate, let's not. Let's talk about Gabe, bro. That guy is a freaking trip, man. That guy is such a trip. He's funny as shit, though.
Mm.
I was
Alright.
talking to him the other day on Destiny. Oh my god.
All right, we ready to move on?
So fucking
All right,
cold,
all right.
bro.
So, but before we move on, I wanna share my screen and play this season
Alright.
3 trailer for Mob.
Hey, share it.
All right, let me see. Screen share. Make sure I'm doing this right.
Bro, she's so insane. Like, it's not even cool.
This is it. Go live.
Oh, bro, we were just talking about how much of a ripoff
Okay, can y'all see it?
SAO is from
Yeah.
Hack.
I see it.
Okay.
What is this?
This is the Mob Psychos season 3
Oh,
trailer.
なんだお前まだ書いてなかったのか全然思いつかなくて
oh, they added it with.
バカ転職だろ
あ
お前の実は義務教育を受け直そうと思ってます兄さんサイコヘルメット教って知ってる
50万人以上の信者がいるのよ。
あの集団が求めてるのは神秘の力を持つ者だエクボもう悪巧みやめたらもしずっと進路が決まらなかったら一度間違えると人生を
The music's popping.
僕はモテ始めているかもしれない
Always, bro.
調子こいてん調子こいてん君も気づいたみたいだねこの街に少しずつ起きている姿を現した我々の教祖悲しみの連鎖を断ち切るぞあの人も影山君あの人もモブ君あの人もモブ君あの人もモブこの街で僕だけがよく聞け最初で最後の俺様からの命令
Holy
Nice.
shit, bro.
That was so much more chilling with the subtitles. I hadn't seen it with subtitles yet.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready, bro.
That girl that's been like the whole series has been trying to get Mom to join that religion is hilarious.
Right? She just makes a whole cult just because she wants to. She's like, fuck it, bro.
Hey, bro, that's dedication right there. Dedication.
Alright, we talking about Vinland Saga, bro? You ready? You ready to talk about
I want to talk about
Beast,
Askeladd.
bro?
I want to talk about Askeladd.
Oh, no,
Talk about Askeladd?
Hold on.
finish your final analysis on Mom, bro.
Since Brayden
Yeah.
thinks he's such a bitch.
All
All right, hold on. Let's finish up Mob. Let's get
Alright,
some final
alright.
analysis.
All right.
What you got?
I'll say that I don't see the appeal for Mob that Brayden sees. I definitely enjoy season 2 a lot more than season 1. The show, I feel like it's really not slow in any point. It has good pacing. And then especially towards the second half of the second season, that's when I was hooked every episode.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
And then Reagan's my favorite character. I just like the fucking bitch characters, apparently.
So I'm guessing Askeladd's your favorite character.
I mean,
Oh yeah. But Miles,
according to Brayden.
to be fair, Askeladd's also my favorite character. But I can still say my mind. Like, I still
Yeah, I
think...
still think he's
Okay,
Yeah.
anyways,
I'm not-
let's talk about Christian's shit before we
Yeah,
get into
okay, yeah.
this. And I
Let me shut up.
Okay, so Vinland Saga. For one, Vikings is my shit. I fucking love Vikings. You go on Netflix, you just type in Vikings. There's like 7 different shows for it. Pretty much watch it all. Vinland Saga, I've seen it a few times. I think I had Viking myself out on all the actual reality TV shows on that shit, so I never got to it until y'all said something about it. So I think I watched it within maybe a week, probably less than that. At some point, I think I watched like 10 episodes in one day. It's like eye popping, honestly. So, what kind of questions y'all got?
Okay, who's your favorite character? I'll start with that.
My favorite character. I mean,
bro.
it's gotta be Askeladd, honestly. Season 1, Askeladd all the way. He's literally the center point of the whole show. I mean, what he was introduced episode 2, episode 1, and he just stuck there ever since. Honestly, I think season 1's more about Askeladd than it is Thorfinn.
I see that.
You know,
I think
Yeah,
you're right. I think you're right in
yeah.
that it's more about him than Thorfinn.
yeah,
Yeah.
because he holds a greater influence into how events. You know, so it's like the whole story pretty much has to do with like the Viking king and his conquest, and you know the future of the Viking kingdom with with the prince, right? And so Askeladd is a huge influence on all of that shit. And starting with Thoris dying, and Thorfinn just happened to just go on this rage rampage, just always wanting to kill him and staying with them. He manipulated him, man. And Askeladd's just a politician with
Bitch.
muscle. He's just a politician with muscle. That's all he is. So
Exactly. And what do we call
That's a
those
scary
in
combo
Houston?
though.
Bitches.
Bro, shut up. He is not a bitch. Bro.
All
you know,
right, let's keep the word down for a little bit. I guess I feel like I have definitely done plenty of cussing. I personally, I mean, I love Askeladd. Like, I mean, you could sit here and think I'm,
it's a
I guess,
strong character.
talking bad on him.
I
which
guess you
kinda
just don't like him for
am,
the same reasons.
but like, I don't know, him as a character is just,
Next to none, really.
yeah, really, it's not. You get to
Yeah,
just see,
I couldn't think of a single comparison to him.
yeah,
Maybe
no.
like to some stretch, like Madara, maybe, but besides that, like, there's no character like him that I could think of.
Braden, we can all agree
Madara.
that the way that he
I'm gonna
takes
be real,
Thor's
Pop.
out.
Madara's character was like one of the most like highly anticipated characters and shit. But
No, I mean,
his-
I take that back because I mean, Madara was really just a puppet at the end.
That's rude. But he
I mean,
has
it's
some
true.
have
It's
he has
true
to
some
though.
explain
deep ass
like that.
speeches
True though.
though.
I
Honestly
know,
though,
I know, but
he had so much wisdom in that show.
at the end of the day, he was still a puppet.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like his. I don't want to start talking about Naruto. Okay, so anyways, Askeladd. I think Chris made a really good point by saying his influence is just like superior, you know, because he's on the conquest to stop this dude that's trying to or
Destroy his
will
home.
eventually end up taking over his whole country,
Yeah,
you know, and for the
yeah.
most part his country lives peacefully. Like they live in a harsh environment. There's no reason for the king to go to them. But, you know, just from the simple fact that it's possible, he goes out there and he takes care of business. And
Yeah.
that's completely fuckable.
Yeah.
Now, how he goes about doing that and getting involved with the king to begin with, you know, I would completely disagree with, but I also see why it kind of like had to happen. You know what I mean? Like,
Someone had to
of
do it.
course, you know, for Askeladd, Thor was no one to him, right? Like, he's heard about him, like, he's supposed to be this great big guy, but I mean, he was literally just money for him.
Yeah.
And he did his job. I can't
Point
lie
blank
about
and
that.
That's
simple.
what I like about him so much. He does
But
not
he's-
give a fuck.
I'm just trying to not. He's still a bitch, bro. I don't know. Like, okay, so here's the
I
thing,
would
right?
argue.
Like, you have to have Thor's die, right? Because Thor's doesn't die.
Yeah,
You know,
he's
Thor
crucial
is
to
never
plot.
with. Okay, yeah, no, I
plot.
completely understand that. I completely understand that. But my thing is just because that's the point of the plot, like that's why Thorfinn will be the main character, is because that happened, doesn't change what kind of scenario it was and what kind of situation it is.
I
He sees this
agree.
man
I
and he's
agree.
completely
But I would
wrecking.
argue that since he was willing to do and could do what seemingly no one else could, even though it was an underhanded tactic, no one else could do it. So fuck him. He's not a bitch.
And on top of that, if you're putting aside plot, most people that would have killed Thor, they would have had no reason to keep Thorfinn alive in the first place. If you're
I
putting
just
aside
don't
plot.
even know who else really could. Like, there's probably
Exactly.
other people in the world,
Exactly.
but I'm just saying, like, even with underhanded tactics, who else
I'm-
that we got
I'm
to
not-
see
I'm not even
would
talking about-
even be able to?
I'm not even
No,
talking
I
about
think-
power. I'm talking about like after, like why would anybody else have a reason
True,
to
true,
even
true.
take Thorfinn in? If you're putting plot aside.
True.
Yeah, I mean, it was known to the whole crew that he was wanting to kill him, but
Yeah.
but due to the fact that he still lived
wanted to
under
kill
his
all of them.
father's words of a true warrior's honor, that first night that they landed on that island and Askeladd was asleep. Thorfinn thought about killing him, but then he remembered his dad's words. He still lived by the warrior's code and decided, you know what, I'm gonna learn to be a warrior and fight him hand to hand.
Yeah.
You know.
Bro, I
Yeah.
love that development for fucking Thorfinn.
Yeah.
What?
I kind of feel like his weapon choice, like the weapon that his dad gives him or whatever,
Mm.
I definitely feel like that's also like a play on Thor saying like he doesn't need a weapon. So Thorfinn is basically using the smallest weapon that you see throughout the
Yeah.
entire show.
Yeah.
It's the closest
Yeah.
thing to fist you could do while being such a little kid, you know? Like,
Yeah.
so I definitely like that, and I fuck
But
with Thorfinn a lot.
it also really plays into his fighting style because without him choosing to use that weapon specifically, his whole demeanor and how he fights would be totally different had he used
My
any other weapon.
Yeah.
the
His
weapon
speed
thing.
and everything.
The weapon thing, it was so cool to see, especially like in the fight against Thorkel, because he's using fucking daggers against his mountain dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That shit's
Yeah.
sick. About the honor code thing, Braden, where I agree with you is like I can see why you thought of him as a bitch. Like the first couple of duel fights when he's like just shitting on Thorfinn. The first couple of duels, like he literally sees him as like a fucking rat. You know, I like at that point I can
He's
see why
stomping
you.
on him and shit.
Yeah, I can see, and not like just physically, like mentally, and like the shit was that he was saying to him. That shit, yeah, I can see why you would see him that way. But I feel like that was intentional.
He had to.
At
Had
the end,
to.
yeah, at the
Okay.
end.
But
First of
also
all,
at the
I
same time,
I never agreed that was a point that made Askeladd a
I
bitch,
know. I know.
because I think his relationship with Thorfinn was actually like really good,
Mm.
because he,
he
you
was
know, he
more like a
can't care about
mentor.
this kid. He just killed his dad, you know, and he would look weak in front of everyone if he just decided to start caring for him. But also, in turn, that makes Thorfinn stronger because he learns how to survive on his own. He learns how to do shit, and you know, he
Yeah.
just
Yeah. Yeah.
naturally grows stronger from it. So
Yeah.
if he's like properly training him, like babying him, oh, you need to move faster, like yada yada yada, you know, he's naturally not going to grow as fast.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Because there's
bullying
gonna be
him and completely
resistance.
shitting
Yeah.
on him just makes him kind of like grow that hate and that anger, and gives him more
yeah, but it's like a good
power.
hate, you know.
Yeah.
It's good for him.
Yeah. I mean, in the end, you know, toward those last few duels, he, you know, whenever the whole party starts to disband, it's really just uh, Askeladd and Thorfinn, and then the prince. You know, it's just them three. So at that point, and the right hand man, I forget his name.
Bjorn. I was just about to say
Yeah.
I've rewatched Bjorn's fucking funeral so many times.
Yeah.
When
So
he
That shit was
shows
sad.
up, he's half dead. He's just like, alright, just fucking put me out of my misery, man.
yeah. Yeah, so you know, toward those last few duels with Thorfinn and Askeladd, you know, he starts teaching him
Yeah.
what he's doing wrong. He's like, all these times you try to kill me, he goes, you ain't doing shit, but doing the same thing over and over again. He goes, here's your mistakes. And he starts to teach him things, and really it's Thorfinn. He's taking it in, but he gets mad because he's fucking teaching him how to kill him. You know, he's like, what the fuck?
But
So
Yeah.
imagine also being Thorfinn in the moment where you're fucking running into the room and you just see Asalad fucking dead on the ground. You're just
Ah.
everything,
Bro, that was the best episode.
everything you've
the
been,
last 11 years you've been trying to
yeah,
accomplish.
you
Down the
just
drain.
watched him flush it down the drain. You didn't even get to fuck it up. He just, well, you know, from your perspective, he just like threw away your revenge.
Mm,
Yeah, yeah.
Right, like the blank look in his eyes as he was just about to kill Canute.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a legendary moment. And just like that last, what was it, 5 to 10 minutes in general, where Askeladd just like fucking chops the king's head off and then
Oh,
just goes on a
dude,
rampage.
just
It just
a
goes.
Amazing, absolutely
That,
amazing.
that last episode was awesome, dude.
Oh man.
I think it was the best episode on the show.
He's just like, come at me. He's fucking screaming and slicing people in half. And she's like, damn.
Everyone's like,
This is the
legit
might of
freak the
Wales.
fuck
You know?
out.
Was it the, no, it was the fight. Bjorn was still alive whenever they got, when Thorkill showed up. But you remember
I love
where,
Thorkel.
whenever someone hits him in his back, like his armor, and he turns around and he just splits him in half from the helmet down.
Yeah.
He's like,
Bro.
okay, I lost my temper, my bad.
Yeah. I wasn't trying to kill you
whenever he's
guys, but
about
all right.
Whenever Thorfinn's about to fucking beat Thorkel, and then all the men stop him, and then Thorkel gets
So,
pissed.
anyways, what are your I guess final thoughts, Chris?
Final thought.
My headphone keeps dying, dude. It's so annoying.
Man, my final thoughts on the show really is I'm excited for the next season. Shoot, when does the next season release?
Next
January.
season, yeah.
January.
Not this season.
So far
next
away.
season.
Oh, so it's
Nah, bro, this season is fucking
Yeah.
jam packed. You won't even.
Yeah,
you
this
won't
season
miss
is
it.
loaded.
When
Okay.
October
But yeah.
hits, we're in
Oh,
fucking
bro.
Wonderland.
I'm so mad what they did to Jujutsu Kaisen, bro. And it's all fucking Bleach's fault. And I just
We
wanna
don't know that,
fucking
but
take
if
a
it
shit on
is,
everyone
I
like
will
dead.
be
Bro,
so
At this point, you
fucking
can blame
angry.
Disney. They never had problems with any Bleach's releases until Disney took over. So
No,
yeah, you want to blame somebody, you can blame
We
them.
think Jujutsu Kaisen got delayed because when they were creating Bleach, apparently there was like 80 voice actors in a single episode or something.
What the
And
hell?
It caused
Why?
there was an article that said Bleach caused a number of anime to be delayed because of how intense the voice acting and animators were being like used or taken up, I don't know, from studios or whatever. We don't
From
know
Bleach.
which
It's a bigger
ones
company,
especially like were
Yeah.
affected, but if Jujutsu Kaisen is one of them, get fucked. That's hilarious. Go
It's
read
not
the manga.
fucking funny, bro. All right, look, you're not gonna sit here and defend Bleach whenever
I'm
you were
not.
talking shit about it not too long ago, bro. All right,
What? When were we talking?
all right. You don't remember we were bagging on like what happens after the Aizen fight when he's like all shrunk down and shit. We were talking so much trash about that.
Shrunk down and shit. Oh, you mean the Fullbring stuff?
Yes, yes.
Sucks
Mid,
to be a
bro.
hater.
It's mid, bro. All right, and all I'm saying is that Jujutsu Kaisen has literally somehow climbed its way into my top 5 list after one season of 24 episodes, and I'm pretty pissed off
Yeah,
that if
it's
it was
kinda
Bleach's
crazy.
fault that it got delayed, and now we don't even get a
Well,
confirmation anymore.
You don't
You
even
know what I
fucking
mean?
know shit about Thousand Year Blood War though.
But that's what you've been hyping it up, bro.
My
You
brother
were
watches Bleach.
gassing it, and I got excited, and now it's not
gonna
coming
be
out.
good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, bro, you gotta.
I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. I'm hating. I'll
Nah,
admit that.
Jujutsu. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how it's so high up there for you off of what you've seen because, like I've said, what's to come is at least like fucking 4 or 5 times better. Like, holy shit, what's to come is so much better.
So excited. I don't know.
The
I mean,
Gojo
my point of
backstory,
view
the
on
fucking.
JJK is like,
Whew.
for me, it has like a really good amount of comedic relief. It's very serious when it wants to be, and then it's also really dark when it needs to be. You know what I
Yeah, all
mean? And
very
that's
true.
really good traits to have. Like, it's
Fair.
not too bloody, it's not too gory, but like there's definitely some moments that make you go, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
agree
That's
with
why-
you there.
The main
know.
character's kind of ditzy a little bit, but he's like super serious.
I
when he gets
definitely know
serious.
it'll probably get worse, like
No,
as far
no.
as like goriness goes.
For
but
sure.
I was gonna say, I agree with you there, but in the second season, or like, there won't be so much comedic relief.
Mm.
I mean, I'm fine with that. You know,
No,
like
yeah. You'll understand why. But like, I was just gonna say, in general, it's very hard to keep both comedic relief and serious things on the table because it just feels kind of jerky one side to the other of like, oh,
Yeah.
how are we laughing after someone just got their head blown off last chapter?
Oh, yeah, right.
for sure.
But
For
nah,
sure.
it's super good. Not gonna lie, I might even put it above Mob, but not you. I know you won't.
Not yet, but I can see it getting there, bro. Just because of how fast it's grown on like my favorites. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
it's
also have
fucking
to
sick.
understand, I'm not into all of the stuff that you're into,
Yeah,
and
no,
I also haven't watched as much as you have.
that's
So
电量不足，请及时充
But
电。
yeah, bro, bro, this show's gonna be so goated, and I don't know. I
Nobody
want
else
to
here, the
talk about it, like
Chinese.
what happens,
I
but
heard the Chinese,
Daniel hasn't seen it, so
bro. Cause I be fucked, dude. I just be watching so much other shit.
he was like, "I'm gonna wait till the second season comes out," and I was like, "Oh yeah, bro, this year." And then it just got delayed. So I was like, "Okay, bro, you need to watch it
2023 is
because
just right there, dog.
it's right there." But we also don't have confirmation. If we don't have confirmation, that means it's not coming out
Um,
next
I feel-
season.
I think there
It's
might. I
probably
feel
gonna
like
come
there
out.
might be a possible like surprise release for Demon Slayer season 3.
Oh no.
Oh
No,
no!
no.
Nah, I'm waiting for my hero low key.
The next season IMO for Demon Slayer might be the worst. I
Yeah,
did
yeah,
not
I
like
agree. I
Swordsmith
agree.
at all.
I agree.
The village
See-
was so fucking boring, and the Hashira was so fucking boring.
I think
But the
isn't what's
fights
it
were
called?
pretty cool.
I mean, the fights were always cool for Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Isn't after Swordsmith Village, you get Hashira training
Hashira
arc?
training art, yeah, that'll be
That
nice. That'll be
shit's sick.
nice.
电量不
Yeah.
足，请及时充
I
电。
think what
Bro, what
always
the
kind of
fuck?
blows my mind about Demon Slayer is every time that they use like their special abilities, you know, their special breathing techniques and shit. And it shows like the cool animation of the water and shit, the lightning. But really, when you think about it, nothing like that's happening.
Yeah, it should basically be fake. Bro, Tengen was
Could you
such a
imagine
badass
seeing it without those effects? It'd be kind of boring.
Tengen was so fucking live.
Yeah.
So I just want to say that my final review on Vinland
Yeah.
is 8.5 overall, but let's add an additional 0.5, so making it a 9 out of 10 total, just because that 0.5 would be for Askeladd's ending. The ending of the show with Askeladd's fucking just rageful battle with the king and all his fucking knights and shit. Oh man,
Yeah,
that
I mean-
was just crazy. Good ending.
Let me ask
even
you.
caught
Can I
me
ask you?
off
Can I ask you a
guard.
question? Let me ask Chris a question.
What you got?
Because I'm like genuinely curious. I'm not trying to bash you or whatever. Everyone has their own opinion. Yeah. What anime in particular would you rate a 10?
What would I rate a 10?
电量不足，请及时充电。
I haven't heard of that shit.
why does that? I don't know with what macro you keep accidentally pushing, Chris, but we keep hearing like some
Random
Chinese
Chinese.
coming from you. Yeah.
What you mean?
The buttons just
You know
press-
what text to speech is?
No, I'm sorry, man. That's like,
That was like the third time.
no,
And
that's
then I heard
that's
that
my
earlier,
soundboard.
too.
It's my
Yeah,
mic's connected to the
okay.
soundboard and it's dead. It's all right. So check this out. My wife bought it from China. It's a Chinese soundboard. Everything on it
You
is
got the
Chinese
Lil
except for
Jon
the
one.
one button.
Except for I was gonna say except for the Lil Jon one.
Yeah. So it's dying. So hold on. Let me see if I can plug this up. Let me know if there's any kind of
every, like-
feedback.
Every 15 minutes we'd just hear a random I don't know what it is like sentence in Chinese.
It's letting you know it's dying. None of the buttons are in English except for the little John.
Except for Little John.
That's so fucking
Just
funny.
Little John is a button on my Chinese
Yeah, I
soundboard.
was gonna say I'd love to hear
It's
the
just capitalized
backstory.
what?
I'd love to hear the backstory and the manufacturing to that. But we got this button.
We got to put Lil John's what on it.
Yeah.
So they got two English things on the soundboard. For one, it's Lil Jon, and then the other one is Snoop Dogg's.
Bruh.
That's funny. No, yeah. Let me hear, bro. Do you have a 10 anime in mind?
Honestly, no. I mean, I haven't been watching as much over the years. Just life being busy. I mean, I can honestly say
9.5?
Naruto is number one to me. That's just because it's the only one that I've watched like in its entirety. I guess out of the top three. forefathers,
The
Bleach
big
and
three.
One Piece. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think I've seen Naruto twice. um, um, My
Wait.
Hero is pretty good.
No, never mind.
Hunter x Hunter is pretty good. As
Pretty good.
Hunter's the goat, bro.
Hunter's
That's
good.
what I'm saying.
What do you
Hunter's
call
up there
it?
for me.
I mean, if we can classify Dot Hack, although it's a video game, it does have an anime series, but I've never really seen an anime series. But I can classify the game as an anime, and then I'd say that would be in my top five for
Okay.
sure. Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Just making adjustments. I'm down.
And Vinland's
fuck it,
pretty
give
good.
some variety, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, I just
just
haven't watched nearly as much anime as I have, and if I have seen more, honestly, I just got a shit memory.
Bro, One
Yeah.
Piece. I'm sorry. I'm a Naruto fanboy. You know, I grew up on Naruto just like you did.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I've probably watched Naruto more times than you just because there was like a really big phase where I would just like
I mean, you were
watching
definitely
anime.
more upkept with all the shows than I ever was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I waited till it finished to even
I tell a
rewatch it.
mod this all the time, but watching so the first Naruto is really good. You know,
Mhm.
up until it gets to like the filler where Sasuke leaves or
After
whatever,
episode
it's
100.
actually gone. Now it's just like kind of a snooze fest. But that first whole portion of the show in general is just absolutely goated.
OG
Like-
I'd say-
Naruto for
I'd say up
sure.
to
Yeah.
like even
Yeah.
Sasuke retrieval arc. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, like the whole thing is just they all have to fight their different versions of Orochimaru's henchmen and like
Dude,
come
and
off
then
on top. Do crazy
The side characters
plans, like-
actually got like somewhat attention.
I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
with that in mind, I mean, I guess you could say the same for Dragon Ball. Just regular Dragon Ball. Goku as a kid fighting fucking the Red Ribbon Army.
I've
Goku being Goku growing up.
I've actually never watched Dragon Ball.
What a screw.
I will come out and say this on this podcast. I will shout it at the top of a tower. I don't give a fuck. I've never watched Dragon Ball. I
Yeah.
started with Dragon Ball Z. I've seen a Dragon Ball
It's good.
movie or two.
I'd
but-
say out of you know what? I'd like to say that Dragon Ball in its entirety is probably a part of the big three. So let's just say the big four to me.
I want to say Big Four because I feel like
No, because it's
Dragon
Dragon
Ball
Ball.
is granddaddy,
It's
bro.
Dragon Ball Z.
What Dragon Ball is just separate?
No,
Yeah, Dragon
it's all
Ball's
the
in
same shit. You would
Yeah.
include Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT. You didn't
Yeah,
include
it's
all
the same shit. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
because it's the same thing. Like you wouldn't just
Yeah.
do Naruto, but
And the
not-
Naruto
Yeah,
Shippuden.
You know what I
No,
mean?
but I mean, what I'm saying is, like everyone considers the big three, but no one ever really considers Dragon Ball being
Well,
a
that's
part
because
of.
it was so much
those-
before
Dra-
them.
Dragon
Everyone
Ball's
just
before
knows
them, yeah.
that the big three was like influenced heavily by Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
It's
they're not
like the
undermining
father
Dragon Ball.
of
Yeah.
the big three, basically.
They're not undermining it at all.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I guess I can see that.
It was.
So you're,
just
you're
like,
saying, Brandon, you said your 10 was One Piece?
Would I give One Piece a 10?
no, you wouldn't.
I wouldn't, bro.
There's too
I
many
would
parts
give
he
it a
was just
solid-
so bored.
I don't.
No,
I
no,
don't. I don't have.
How
a
I've
10.
grown from like being like meh from it to now like being like one of the most
Fucking
Like-
enthralled.
anticipated shows coming out like every week or whatever. Like
Mhm.
I definitely say that it is also climbing the ladder. The only reason I haven't replaced Naruto with One Piece on my top 5 is because of how nostalgic Naruto is for me and like what it means for me.
Join,
You know what I mean?
join me, Brayden. Join
sure.
me.
But I think as like an
For sure.
anime, as story goes, as world building goes, character development, I think One Piece has Naruto beaten almost every single category.
Nostalgia
It's
is such a
hard
fucking
to-
bitch, bro.
But it's
Nostalgia
hard to
fucking bitch.
compare. I mean, One Piece is just like fucking 5 times as long, so.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't think you can have like a favorite, like genuine favorite without having critiques of it.
Oh,
Because that
yeah.
shows how dedicated you are to it, you know?
Yeah.
That's something like, no, if you have it like, if you genuinely have a 10, I feel like you don't, it's not really, like, you're not seeing the full picture.
Well, I mean, I think I think like
No,
so.
I got some
I
tins,
would
bro.
give yeah
A
yeah. No, I
personal
think
tin.
yeah, that's what I
Personal
was
tin.
gonna say. I
But
think
well,
there are things that to me are a
yeah.
10, but
I
I
mean
know
that
are not a 10 to everyone else.
yeah. That's why
Yeah.
it's so subjective. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
So subjective.
I will
I feel
say,
that.
like the closest thing we have to a solidified, like I guess Tupac or Biggie version of anime.
Maybe Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, it would
Bro,
be fucking
it would not be
Yu-Gi-Oh.
fucking
It would
Yu-Gi-Oh.
be.
No,
It would
what?
definitely be Hunter, like for sure.
No, no, I agree. I agree.
I've never watched, or I've never even heard a single person come up to me and be like, "Hunter's bad." Like it's
Okay.
bad.
Well,
At the same
that's
time, I don't know a whole lot of people that actually ever watch Hunter.
That's also true.
It's I mean on the sly, it's kind of on
Bro,
the
there's
bottom
so
of the
many
totem
people.
pole.
There's so many people that don't see how Naruto was based off of Hunter.
It's the other way around, sir.
Yeah, yeah. You mean how Hunter is based off Naruto?
2011 Hunter x Hunter definitely jacked so much shit from Naruto. It's
Bro,
actually
wait,
absurd.
wait.
What are you talking
but
about? Hunter came out way
Hunter
before
did not
Naruto.
come in 2011.
Bro,
That was a remake.
wait a-
No,
How's
hold
it re-
on, hold on. Before we go any further, we are talking about the 2011 Hunter
Bro,
x Hunter, the
It
good
was the
one.
same shit.
It was not the same shit,
The
was a
story was the
remake.
same. It's literally a remake, Brayden.
bro. There's completely different shit. It's like comparing FMA to FMAB. Which
Bro,
one's
Did
good?
you watch
Which
the
one's
OG?
good?
Did you watch the one in the 90s?
I started it. I couldn't get into it.
There's a
How
Hunter
do you
x Hunter in the
How do you
90s.
know they're
Did you watch,
completely
did you watch it?
different?
Did you watch it after you watched 2011?
Yes.
Okay, that's the problem.
Wait, how do you
Why
know
is
they're
that the problem?
completely different though? If you
They're
haven't
not
seen the
completely
90s
Just
one.
because I
mean-
can tell how the story is like kind of unfolding, it's not the same.
I'm,
Like the reason I
I'm-
like Hunter so much is the pacing and like just
Bro, I'm
everything
talking
about it is solid. As
I'm
fuck.
talking about
So,
the characters, dude. The characters there's so much similarity between that and Naruto. Jiraiya, Kite,
Brayden,
Gohan.
it's the same. I
Yeah,
just
it's the
Googled
same.
it. It's
okay,
the
well
same.
maybe I need to watch it, bro. I don't know.
It's
Bro,
just
I
the
don't feel like-
animation. They said there's minor differences, but the story is the same.
Yes,
Oh,
literally.
okay.
Literally.
Shit, I'll give it a watch then. But
Kishimoto himself said that he got so much influence from Hunter.
oh, okay.
And-
Well, you
and-
learn something new every day.
The Hunter's just one of those shows that just never really
Hunter
popped
is
off.
good.
But whenever Naruto popped off, he's like, "This is my chance to reboot the show."
Honestly, I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not
if
gonna,
you think
I'm not
about
gonna
it,
lie.
you
I
know
don't
what I
know.
mean?
I don't know what got Hunter its 2011 reboot. I don't know what reasoning they had to do it.
Yeah, but it was definitely
whatever
successful.
it was. Yeah, it
I
popped
mean,
the fuck
yeah.
off.
Yeah, but I mean, to me that just makes the most sense.
And
You know,
you know what's
if
so
you make
funny?
one show and you say that your number one hit via fucking Naruto is the biggest success, and most of its originality comes from your very first show that didn't have very much success at all. Okay, so now everyone's primed. They're ready to go. Fucking Naruto's number one. So let's bring in Hunter later on, and it's a major success.
Bro, if I rewatch the Hunter from the '90s and it's not the same, I'm literally gonna piss in y'all cereal.
Do it.
I
Bro,
hope y'all
but
understand that.
it still doesn't change, bro.
It says there are minor
Even-
differences, so maybe
No.
something is
I
out
completely-
of order, but I
I
guarantee
completely
you the
agree with
story
you,
is the
Daniel.
same.
Naruto jacked off of Hunter. If that's the case, like if the '90s version of whatever is exactly the same, then Naruto definitely fucking ripped off of Hunter.
I think the only
I'm just
reason
saying.
there are differences is because the 90s version was coming out alongside the manga, and so they probably had to stall filler here and there.
Yeah, and then that was the same time Naruto was coming out, like right after too.
What was I gonna say? Y'all are fucking so sleep on FMAB. I can't believe you mentioned
Bro,
Hunter before
that-
FMAB.
oh my god,
FMAB
shit
is
is-
a 10.
that's my favorite anime, like story wise.
I was gonna
But-
say, I feel like that's the closest thing to like across the board most
Oh,
people would
oh, yeah,
agree is
sure.
fucking
It has-
is a 10.
oh, yeah. Top tier.
Holy
top two.
shit.
I mean, it's so I just googled what came first, Naruto or Hunter x Hunter. So here's what the basic Google standing is. Before starting things off, one must clear out the confusion of one story being copied from the other. the serialization of the Hunter x Hunter manga started way back in 1998, whereas Naruto began in 1999.
Yeah, I mean, the creators have said themselves. The
Mhm.
Naruto creator said that he got influence from it.
That's not even
Yeah.
like a bad thing either. I mean, all
Yeah,
of them, literally
I
all
mean,
the
it's
time,
really
talk
not.
about
I mean,
how
the
they
payoff
get
will be covered at
influenced.
that
Yeah.
point.
I
Yeah.
mean, just all of them talk about being influenced by others.
I'm not saying like, oh, he like copied it, and that's the only reason for the success. I'm just saying that there is similarity between them, and that's not a bad
For
thing.
sure. No,
It's
I
not bad.
mean, people like what they're like. Popular things are popular for a reason.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Hmm.
But FMAB, that story was crazy, dude. Mustang was my favorite character. Mustang
yeah.
and Eric.
Bradley was the GOAT, bro.
So,
Fury.
how many? So, out of all of us here, who's actually seen Doctor Stone?
Me.
I've seen. I saw season. I finished season 2 last week.
Well, I seen
Yeah.
them both on release.
Damn.
Alright,
Season
so
two
what's
coming out
our
soon.
what's
I
our
didn't even know there
homework?
was a season 2 until 2 weeks ago.
Let's decide on our homework. I mean, I know that
I got one.
Ahmad
I've
is
seen
like
everything.
Ahmad, I
busy.
mean, out of 4 of us, you already got 2 votes on Dot Hack. That's your homework.
Alright.
Okay.
I
Whatever
know
spare time you get,
I
fucking
know what I
Twitch
want.
better be in your hand.
What do you
want
want to watch, Daniel?
I'd recommend Dororo.
Oh,
Aurora?
Dororo. Yeah, that one's
Oh,
fun.
Dororo. Is that also on Amazon?
Let me check. It's on YouTube.
It's on
It's on
Crunchyroll,
YouTube.
I think.
I'm not watching it on fucking YouTube, Daniel.
Bro.
But with them 50 ads.
I'm not watching it on
I'm not-
YouTube.
I'm
talking about
pretty
videos.
sure
It's not even
it's
about the
on
ad.
Crunchyroll.
It's not even about the ads. It's just like I know that it's gonna have that annoying ass black border with some random ass background,
No,
and the
no,
screen's
no.
gonna be shrunking down.
No, bro, it's like full screen and everything. It's like normal. But I mean, let me check
Just
this on
look
Amazon.
on Crunchyroll. Look on Crunchyroll.
Yeah,
Brandon.
I'm pretty sure it should be on Crunchyroll too.
It should be.
I'll check it real quick. I'm actually on control right now. I'm gonna play some-
Dororo. I seen like a clip that you.
Oh,
sent,
it is.
like
It
the
is on
rage
Amazon.
moment.
It's on Amazon. It's on
It's
Amazon.
on Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So we
no,
got
that's not
Dororo
it.
Motion.
It's a magazine. That's why I hate trying to look for certain anime on Crunchyroll, bro. It's ass.
Yeah, they don't have everything.
Yeah,
They
fuck
like
Crunchyroll.
they have keyword
God damn
search.
it.
So like whenever you type in something, like
Yeah.
all of the shit with like something in it in the title or in the description pops up. So
Man, pirate websites.
Yeah,
have
like for
My
whatever
favorite-
reason, we got all these different shows, but they got DORO. So I typed in DOR, and so they got like other shit. It's like Sergeant Frog. I guess that's the name of the show, Sergeant Frog. Season 7, episode 312. It's a big season. It's a big fucking show apparently, but the fucking episode name is Dororo. You know. Never heard of that, but they got 7 seasons of it.
apparently
it's
the
on-
Wonder
it's on Amazon.
Woman Wizard of Oz is also on Crunchyroll. Bro. Chris, do you want to watch Dororo? I want something else. Not to be a hoe, but
What do you want, Braden?
I don't know. I want something else.
Doctor Stone is my suggestion.
You gotta give me a theme then. Like what do you
Yeah.
want?
I
Because
mean,
Dororo, in my opinion, like I've never seen a concept like it. That's why I like it so much.
Yeah, I can't remember what Dororo is about. I mean,
Did you watch it?
from I think I have. I mean, was it on Adult Swim?
A general.
Because
thing
I
about the
remember a
plot
name that was
is-
similar to that. It had to do with like some chick on a motorcycle. She had like a little badass yellow helmet.
Okay, no,
That makes any
that's
sense.
not.
No, it's a different
No,
show.
that's not it.
That's a,
If
yeah,
I could
that's
like,
not-
if I could summarize the word, if I
I think
could
he's
summarize the
thinking
show
of
in
Fooly Cooley.
No,
motorcycle.
That sounds like the girl on the
man,
side.
I can't.
Well, anyways,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to Google it. Yeah,
Dororo is
Tootie. That's
about
definitely not it.
I think that's it, Chris.
Huh?
I think that's it. Fully coolly.
told you.
I don't think so.
Doubt
I think
me.
so, bro. Because I remember fully coolly a little bit.
Doubt me.
No, that's I don't know what the fuck that is, but that's not what I was thinking. It was really big on Adult Swim. It was during that same time period where they're showing a lot of Bleach at that time.
Yeah, bro, that's
It's fully
it.
coolly,
You
bro.
just don't
That's not
recognize.
it,
You just
bro.
don't
That
recognize it,
animation
bro.
is
That's
not
it.
it, bro.
Okay.
100%.
I'm 100% telling you, bro. It has a lot to do with like social media and shit like that. Nah, man,
There's okay, but the problem here is
that
there's
ain't
like
it. That
three
looks like some.
things they put on Adult Swim, especially at that time, and it's just fully coolly, my god.
It's not really cool. I promise you.
It's like fully coolly
Alright.
Bleach and like Inuyasha.
Inuyasha!
Yeah.
Inuyasha,
Inuyasha goated. Inuyasha,
for my
maybe the
whole
only show
childhood.
I've seen 60% of and have fucking no idea what's ever going on.
What? I haven't seen it.
They tell you the like main goal at the very beginning of the show, and then just somehow they're always doing. It's like the meme of what is it, regular show or whatever, where they're like just having a normal conversation, and then 5 minutes later it's like the end of the world.
Random shit happens.
Yeah, that's like Inuyasha. It's like, okay, so guys, we gotta collect all the shards of the this jewel thing, and then it's like, okay, so we're going to get this next shard, and then 5 minutes later they're doing something absolutely just nothing going according to plan. I don't know, but I still love it because I was a
I mean,
dumbass little kid.
for Dororo, if I could summarize Dororo in one word, it'd probably be redemption.
And revenge, but that would be 2 words.
Yeah, redemption and revenge. That's probably the best 2 words I put in. I really liked it though.
Yeah, no,
Chris,
no,
is
same,
that something
same. I
you wanna
fucked with
watch?
Dororo.
Is that something you want to watch, Dororo?
Oh, as like
Honestly,
my thing,
No, like yeah, it's your thing. It's your homework, quote unquote.
I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I want to watch
want-
it,
you
but
want-
like I don't want to watch it right now because like
What
I
about
don't know. I want
Braden?
something
What
else.
about Doro Hedoro?
oh,
do
I've
you
seen
know
that. That shit's sick.
Have
That
you
shit is
seen
sick.
that, Braden?
No,
Here, let me send
I'm
it
not
to
gonna
you.
lie, bro.
What?
Sounds completely fucking confusing, and
No,
you
no, no.
just boggled my brain.
Wait, have you
Bro, it's
looked at
different.
it? Wait, what do you mean? Just the name confused
Like
you?
the
Doro Hororo?
No,
Yeah,
no, Doro
Hedoro.
Hedoro. Just
Yeah.
just give me a
Doro
second. Let me
hit Doro.
fucking.
What does Doro mean?
I don't fucking
No idea.
know.
No
It's
idea.
gotta mean something if it's in fucking 2 or 3 different anime titles.
But it's the same. It's in the same word. Like it's not its own word.
Yeah, but like Doro still has to like mean something,
Bro,
right?
I think
It's
it's
just a title.
probably like I don't know,
Oh,
maybe
it's
like slang or something.
Dororo is included with Amazon Prime, so that works out for me.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm
That's what-
linking the
Oh, you know what? I think I've seen a couple episodes of this.
Doro Hedoro.
You gotta finish it, bro.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, something just popped up. What popped
Have
up?
y'all watched Fate?
Yeah, I've seen all the fates.
I've only seen one.
I
you said
watched
something.
I watched like the first 3 on the like main track, and then I got too confused, so I stopped watching.
You have to. They're all almost like their just own independent of each other things. Like even though
No, but,
characters will
like-
reappear, even though it's all supposed to be the same timeline,
Is
it's
it
just
is
a
it
bunch
Saber
of,
in every single one?
yeah.
Or almost every single one?
She's like the fucking author's crush, I guess. Yeah, she's in everything.
No,
She's
but
in
I just got
everything. I think
confused. 'Cause-
Shiro, the main guy, is in everything as well, basically.
Yeah, and I know
Some
Rin's
version.
not in as many, but she's in a lot.
She even if it's not her, she's there. So like
Oh.
the way to describe it is like, do you know the anime Fairy Tail?
No, I've no,
Yeah,
Well,
Fairy Tail.
basically, authors will often
Boy got excited.
reuse character arts, and so this guy, like, even if Rin, the character,
Like,
is
she's,
not
like,
in the
physically
Fate
there, but not
anime,
mentally.
there's a character that has her face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like the
Man,
animation.
bro. All right, let me just give Dororo. You watch fucking Made in Abyss. How about that? Fuck it, dude.
I've already watched Made in Abyss.
No,
Not
Chris
you,
watches
Not
it.
man.
you. I'm gonna watch Made.
Just rewatch
Made in
Oh
it.
yeah,
Abyss.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah.
anyways,
Okay, well now we need. Wait,
I
what
need
is?
something.
Yeah, what is Daniel gonna watch?
Jujutsu Kaisen, bro. What the fuck do you mean? What are you gonna watch?
Bro, give me something 13 episodes, like y'all.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Wait, what?
Death
Well,
Note.
to be fair, Mob was only like 12, and then you just went through both seasons. That's
Oh,
24.
It's
That's-
obvious you have more time on your
That's
hands.
because I didn't have
It's-
coming up. I actually
But
have.
it's gonna take us time definitely to watch these.
You know
episodes,
what? You know what?
especially
I got
now.
something for you. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
No,
Oh
dude.
my
Don't fucking
god.
watch that,
Bro,
please.
that
For the
that
love of
was
God, do not come to
JoJo.
this, man.
Listen, JoJo was the first anime I put on my list. Like when I first got an anime, like 4 years ago, and I still haven't started this shit.
Well, that's a
literally
good
the
thing because
first-
you probably never would have watched anime after. JoJo's
Like,
is.
A lot of people love JoJo, but
It's
Some-
for a specific kind of person. I'll say that. It's definitely has a lot of good things
the
about
fuck
it.
is that hentai, bro?
Huh?
bro, what's up with like?
We got hentai on the screen.
What's up with it?
Nakaimo.
What's like-
Nakaimo.
What's up with like the JoJo reference? I never understood that.
I mean, it's just because JoJo's is like super over the top and like ridiculous, and so
Yeah,
it's like,
very
and
flamboyant.
I know
I
the
want to say
theme-
like just.
I have the theme on like memorized just because of how much I hear it.
Oh, you know what I want to watch? What's the Lupin? The Lupin shit.
Lupin the
The
Third.
one with the axe.
Oh, you know
No, there's an axe murderer one. I think they said it was called Lupin, right?
Lupin the Third.
No, it's not that one.
Oh, I think I know what he's talking about, but
There's like that clip was online like everywhere for a year straight, and it was a while back.
Never mind, I don't know what you're talking
It's like
about.
this lumberjack dude. He has these two big ass
Oh
axes,
yes, I do.
and he
Yes,
got a
I do.
full
Yes, I
metal
do. And the
mouth.
samurai guy cuts through his arm when he's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What the fuck is that? I think Lupin is the name of one of the characters, not the show. I want to say, is that Sword of the Stranger? No. What is it
Maybe Axe of
from?
the Stranger?
It's what is it from? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is. Maybe Lupin was the name of the series.
Yeah, I just couldn't find the shit, so I never watched
All right,
it.
y'all gotta give me some shit that's like 13 episodes.
Okay, just watch 13 episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Wait.
No,
wait,
bro.
wait,
No, because that doesn't make sense. Because
Actually,
then
hold
y'all
on,
like.
hold on. I think I might
Y'all
have
gonna
one
like
for
it, I
you,
don't.
but I don't know how long it is. Let me see. But
Bro,
actually,
why
maybe
you
it
stalling on
wouldn't-
Jada? That movie is ass.
Have any of y'all
Movie,
seen?
yeah.
Yeah, that movie's trash, bro. Don't watch it.
How long is it? Okay. But none of y'all have seen 91 Days, have y'all?
No.
Isn't that the shit about?
But how many of you have seen Death Note?
That's the time
Why
loop
don't you-
shit.
Death Note's
Everybody
good.
seen Death Note, bro.
I have
91
not
Days
watched
is
Death Note.
not a time loop one.
I have not finished Death Note.
I read the whole manga in high school.
I never finished it.
You're
You
wild.
never finished watching Death Note, Brandon?
No, bro. I thought y'all all knew that.
Damn.
I've said it.
Death Note,
Brandon.
to enjoy it, you have to pay
Brandon.
attention to every second.
The clip you're talking about is from Lupin the Third.
Is it really?
Lupin the Third.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I thought.
So it's not
Talk.
like based off of the whole anime. It's just like this, like little section or whatever. This
Yeah,
little
I
arc.
think it's just a clip from the movie.
Never mind. Then I'm good.
91 Days though is a mafia one. I thought it was super fucking good, but if Daniel watches it and then only him and I have seen it, then it'll just be like spoiler city.
Yeah, I need something that two of y'all.
How do y'all feel about Megaloboxer?
Megaloboxing.
Oh,
That
has
was
Daniel
fire.
seen that? Yeah, I fucked with it.
Yeah, Daniel, have you seen it?
Uh-uh.
Okay,
All
that
right,
can be your
fucking
homework.
yeah. That one's I think only one season.
Yeah, but I
It
think
says-
it's also 20 fucking episodes.
Is it one?
I mean,
season?
either
Wait,
way,
thought it
I mean-
No,
was-
hold on.
I thought it was two.
It's 2 seasons, so it's 26 episodes.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it was 2 seasons.
Oh, yeah,
They did it in
alright,
2
that'd be
seasons.
fine.
I think
Yeah,
I
one
watched it
season.
on
Yeah,
Hulu, so I didn't
Season
really
1 is
tell.
only 13. Yeah.
Okay, bro. If that's
total
what
is
you
20.
wanna watch.
Bro,
Samurai
but I
Champloo?
wanna watch
Samurai
Oh,
Champloo,
no,
bro.
that was. That
I'd wanna
got a lot of
watch two.
episodes, too.
What do you say, Daniel?
I need something that's only 13.
It is.
No, but like
Season one
it's
was
2 seasons. It's 2 seasons, so it's 26 total.
I mean, yeah, but you don't have to. I haven't seen the second season of Megalobox. You don't have to watch it. The first season was sick.
Damn, episodes.
Okay, I'll watch. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that.
Oh, watch Mix.
How long was Mix? I already forgot. Wasn't it
I
like
think it was 20, 23, 22,
Yeah.
some shit.
Have any of y'all
Mix was
seen
pretty good, bro.
Right? Like it kind of grew on you. The ending was
For
meh,
sure.
but like
I don't even think the ending was that mid. It's just more of like
what the fuck
they should
happens
have
next?
fucking split it into like three. Yeah, what the fuck happens next? Like split it into 3 seasons, 12 episodes each, so that
Parasite.
we
He's
could get
definitely
something.
seen Parasite, bro. There's no one that hasn't seen Parasite.
Parasite?
Parasite is sick.
I've seen Parasite. Have
Okay.
any of y'all seen Friends Game? It's like relatively new.
No.
No.
How
How about Black
no,
Butler?
but I've
I remember
think
you
I
watching
know
that
what
shit a
it's
long time
about.
ago.
It's kind of similar to Death Note a little bit.
I've never seen
Yeah,
it.
there's like once a year there's like an anime
Oh, they got a
like
movie.
that where it's
Yeah,
kind of
like
like a death
psychological.
game. Yeah, psychological death game.
I like those.
Same.
Bro, how many episodes is
Deadman Wonderland.
Zodiac War?
Oh,
Wait, Zodiac, Junie Tyson?
yeah.
Yes, you see it?
Bro, I fuck with that shit so much.
Bro, let's go.
Like
I
that
thought a lot
shit.
of people didn't fuck with that hoe. That hoe's live, bro.
That shit was so basic, but I liked it
I was
so
about
much.
to say,
Yes,
I was about to say
dude.
that it's kind of like Demon Slayer to the max. There's like really
Oh,
no
yeah.
story, but
Dude,
it's just non-stop
every
action
episode
and it's
had listen.
fucking insane, amazing.
Wait, have all of us seen it?
I
I don't
don't
think
know.
Chris
I
has seen it.
haven't. No.
Okay.
What's it called?
Zodiac Wars.
Zodiac Wars.
Every
Junie
episode has
Tyson.
every episode had the same structure. Like
It's on Crunchyroll.
every episode had the same structure. Whoever was gonna die that episode, they
There's
just
their
what's it called?
backstory.
Yeah, it's their backstory. Bro, the ending, I'd say the ending was the only thing that like was unpredictable for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't. I was pretty surprised.
I was rooting for somebody else, and there were some letdowns too.
For sure.
The biggest letdown for me was the horse dude.
No, the biggest letdown. No, I'm not gonna say that shit because she had a cool moment.
Horse was a letdown.
Like,
Zodiac
that
Wars?
motherfucker-
It was a movie?
That motherfucker
No,
dude
no,
is
it's
shit
a
at the
joke.
tide, bro.
It's a show.
Yeah. Here, let me see if I can find it.
It's not on Crunchyroll.
Bro, but the first episode has a great twist with the rabbit. Like they hyped that
True.
motherfucker so much. I really like that show, even though like it was so basic.
It's on Crunchyroll apparently.
Yeah, it's not here.
Mm.
Where the fuck?
Bro, like, I mean,
Ahmad,
I
was
like
it you who told me there was a theory that the boar was alive?
No.
Oh shit, that's right. They had the Scarlet Nexus show.
He has me muted, so you can't hear me right now.
It is alright.
I don't have you muted.
No, Chris.
I like the
I sent it on Discord, Chris.
Shit, you put it on Discord. Right.
Yeah.
which character was y'all's favorite from Junie Tyson?
At the end,
Junie
probably
Tyson?
the mouse.
The mouse.
Yeah, at the end, not the whole way through the story though.
Yeah.
Or, like not the
I
whole way
would
through
say-
the show.
The tiger or
Tiger
the
was
rabbit.
cool.
actually
Rabbit
like
was the coolest.
So,
just
So then
like
the question is, what am I watching? Am I watching Zodiac War or am I watching Dororo?
You remember the other day
I
whenever
think
we talked
probably
about how
Zodiac
insane
War.
it,
'Cause I
like
think Dororo is actually 20 episodes or like 20 something.
you remember how we talked about how Broly's like a crazy villain because he's like fucking
Yeah.
maniac. The rabbit's like 20 times.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Really?
say. He was super
Yeah.
cool because of that.
What
But
Junie Tyson? Because Dororo's 24.
yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I liked the brothers at first. I forgot it was a snake and the ice dude,
Yes.
Wait, so what
Ice
am
and
I
Fire.
watching?
the guy who died at first.
You're watching Doctor Stone.
I'm not watching fucking Doctor Stone.
You need to watch Doctor
I'm not
Stone.
fucking watting Doctor Stone. Alright, I was supposed to be
So
watching
good.
My
Dororo
favorite character,
because
Loki, was
I
the
love the science.
sheep and the tiger.
I gotta go though, bro.
Okay.
Alright.
Chat though.
I guess everyone that concludes the show. Thanks for watching Animesity. See ya.
神羅転生
I was born like this, it's born like this. Immaculate conception, I transform like this, perform like this. Without you, any weapon, I don't contemplate. I got royalty inside my DNA. I got royalty inside my DNA. I got